Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. We're going to be doing a big baller bundle, and as always, it's not a bundle I bothered buying. It's an Amazon Prime bundle for this month. So if you have access to Amazon Prime Gaming, this is the free bundle for the month of, I don't know what month we're in. Anyway, it's this current month of May and June, I think it is, right? Is it May and June? Regardless, it's gonna be oh, is it June and July? Good God! No. It is May, June. Okay. End of May to a late June. That's when the bundle will be available, as long in Amazon, if you have Amazon Prime Gaming. And yeah, we're going to be checking it out. This is not a sponsored stream, nothing like that. I pay for my Amazon Prime as everybody else does, like a normal person. But I do appreciate the bundles it's given. Usually they're kind of rubbish bundles, but I actually kind of like this one. So I was like, yeah, it's all right looking. I don't know how the weapons play and all, but it's a fun bundle. It's the carbon dated bundle, and it comes with 2 blueprints, decal and a charm, I guess. And yeah, that's what we're going to be checking out. So the bundle comes with the Ram 7 Mesozoic blueprint, the Longbow Extinction blueprint, large decal Dino-Mite, and a weapon charm fossil record. Yeah, I mean, I don't really use decals much, so this I don't care for. But visually, both the blueprints are fun, in my opinion. And I actually kind of like the charm, so it's like, all right, it's all right. So as I said, it is the Amazon Prime Gaming bundle at the moment. So if it's not available in the store at the moment, it's usually because they take it out of the store during the Prime Gaming stuff, so you don't by mistake buy it or something like that, right? But I presume they will add it back to the store once the Prime Gaming month is over and they change the bundle. When this was in the store, it was around 1,200 COD points. So it's a 1,200 COD point bundle. Let's go ahead and check out the items a little closer and see what's what. I'm not going to go check out... we can check out the large decal, I guess. Is it? Yeah, that's here. I don't know where it is, man. I don't ever use these large decals. Why does it go out of all? Oh, there it is. So there it is, so the Dino-Mite large decal on the pistol. Looks alright. Like I said, I don't really use it. Charm is also miles away, I'm pretty sure. I had equipped it, but then I forgot to. I unequipped it by mistake. So that's what the charm looks like. I do like the charm. I was kind of a nerdy kid, so I was into like dinosaurs and fossils and stuff like that when I was a kid. In fact, like there's a kind of like these kind of wooden jigsaw things, like 3D jigsaws, back when I was a kid, that you could buy, like little dinosaur jigsaws, and you kind of like put them together, and it like created like the dinosaur like fossil bones. Like I said, it was like a 3D kind of dinosaur, right? Where you like put the wood things together. And I used to, like, my dad used to buy a bunch of those for me because he knew I liked it and doing that stuff. So, yeah. Mesozoic Ram 7. We'll take a closer look. We're just kind of doing the quick preview here, going through it. And the Extinction Longbow. Yeah, cool looking blueprint and nice charm and stuff like that. I think the builds might not be so great, but I don't know. So yeah, Ram 7 Mesozoic blueprint. Let's play the preview animation and get a closer look. Yeah, so yeah, I was one of those nerdy like kids who like dinosaurs and shit. I don't know, man. I think it might be. I think if you were a boy and you weren't into dinosaurs at my age, you're weird. I'm gonna flip the book here, man. You're the weird one for not liking dinosaurs when you were a kid. If you didn't. Yeah, it's all right. Decent looking. So this blueprint only comes with 3 attachments. So you got 2 open slots to do with as you please. Get the Speedway V5 short barrel. Recoil control, sprint to fire speed, gun kick control at the cost of bullet velocity and range, and aim down sight speed. XRK Edge BW4 hand stop. Aim walking speed, movement speed, aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed at the cost of aim walking steadiness, hip fire, and tack stand spread. And finally, the 60 round drum for magazine ammo capacity at the cost of aim down sight speed, reload quickness, sprint to fire speed, and movement speed. So those are the 3 attachments that you get. This is what it looks like if you decide to add an attachment. Yeah, change the barrel might not be... Well, at least you retain the dinosaur, right? It's not the worst. Oh, this Ram has so many, like, barrels or what? Lasers. Optic. Gonna like look for one of these scopes, including the barrel, which I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, you shouldn't want to change anything visually. And on the barrels. Oh, these can't be equipped because I'm presuming the barrel. I have to remove the barrel to add that. So that's the blueprint the way you get it, and if you decide to change around attachments, these are the stats for the blueprint. Movement speeds at 4.9 m-s. This is the camo coverage. You do retain chunky portions of the blueprint, so it's not the worst thing as far as the camo coverage goes. Definitely can do something unique and fun with it if you get the right combo going. And yeah, Mastery Camo's similar coverage, which is always nice. That's actually pretty cool. I actually like this the best, right? Zombies, zombie camos. And solid colors. So yeah, you can do some fun stuff with it. For sure. The Longbow sniper rifle, Extinction. For the preview animation, get a closer look. Good morning to you, Gunner. How you doing? How's the new season treating you? We're checking out the Amazon Prime bundle for this month. The carbon dated bundle. It used to be in the store for 1,200 COD points. For this month, it is the Amazon Prime bundle. So if you have access to Prime Gaming, you can redeem this and add it to your account for free, or at least for the cost of Prime Gaming, or Prime, Amazon Prime. New season's all right. Yeah, seems like there's not that much to do actually, but maybe it's just because I'm actually interested in the car 98K. I'm interested in that once I unlock it. I'm not digging my marksman rifle, the KVD Enforcer, so hoping the car 98 might be the replacement to that. So this blueprint also comes with just 3 attachments. Let's go and see what you get in 2 open slots to do with as you please. Tac Brute Suppressed Barrel, undetectable by radar, sprint to fire speed, aim downside speed, aim walking speed at the cost of bullet velocity and range. Ooh, that's not what you want to do to your sniper, especially this one. X10 Phantom 5 hand stop, sprint to fire speed, aim downside speed, vertical recoil, gun kick control at the cost of hip fire and tac stand spread and horizontal recoil. Skelly folding stock? Skelly, yeah, okay, makes sense. Skelly folding stock. Movement speed, aim walking speed, sprint speed at the cost of gun kick control and aiming idle sway. I read that and I was like, is that like some special attachment just for this blueprint? And then I realized it means skeleton folding stock, I'm guessing is what it means or something. So yeah, those are the 3 attachments that you get. This is what it looks like if you change the barrel. It's unfortunate, but you will lose the chunky portion of the blueprint if you change the barrel. And if you want to add a muzzle, you do need to change the barrel, unfortunately. So there's that. Laser attachments. $32 for the battle pass? I'm guessing you're talking about like the... Is that the... You talking about COD? Is that like the black cell? Man, I don't know, man. I'm a little worried I might not be able to complete this battle pass. Not feeling the game. Not feeling the game this season, unfortunately. Just hoping there's enough content that, you know, motivates me to grind out the battle pass to complete it. Which I'm guessing they might have. Is that no stock? This is the no stock attachment, okay. I see. Stocks. I mean, the no optic thing. What I was talking about before. Bolts. Probably want to add one of these, but grips. Yeah, I'm just going to show the conversion kit because it's a popular kit. Yeah, unfortunate, but you will lose a lot of your blueprint if you do that. Magazine. Ammunition won't change anything visually. Did we go through underbarrels? I don't remember. So yeah, that's the blueprint the way you get it. And if you decide to change attachments around, these are the stats for the blueprint. Movement speeds at 4.8 m-s. You got a one-shot upper torso on this. Alright. Wait, in this game is it 150 or 100? Man, I don't remember. This game's 150, right? Health. Is it? Man, I don't even remember. This is the camo coverage for the blueprint. Yeah, it's equally as fun as the previous blueprint. Maintain chunky portion of it. You can do some fun stuff with it. Mastery camos. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Zombie action. That's also cool. Solid colors. So yeah, that's what you get with the bundle. That's the goodies. Let's go ahead and jump in and try out the games and blueprints. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully I don't need to do a retake on this. Yeah, connections have been kind of awful still in this game, so I might back out if it's a bad connection. Like, I'm not going to sit through it. So timestamps will be in the description if you want to skip to the gameplay. Once the stream goes into the archives, obviously. I'm sort of thinking I might back out of this, man. I really don't like this map. Wait, this shit. Oh, man. Nonsense. I don't know why I keep trying to reload this gun. It's got a 60 round mag. It doesn't need to be reloaded. What the fuck is that?
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Mosquito active. Stand by.
Copy that. UAV on.
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Hey, really?
We've secured the field. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, the gun's not great, but it's not the worst. I think it'll be better for close range maps, obviously. I'm gonna go with forged, just because I think it looks better. It's the mastery combination. You mean that new SMG? Or have you tried either of the two new weapons? I'm guessing you've already tried out the new SMG. What? Why not choose meat? They got way too many SMGs in this game. I'm like not super like interested. But I guess yeah. Looks cool. The weapon model looks cool. This will be like the 22nd SMG in the game, dude. It's nuts, dude. Honestly, it has like more weapons, like more SMGs than some games have guns. Some shooters have guns. More SMGs.
Hostile UAV in the area. Friendly UAV online.
Fucking had to lap the whole map just to find one.
We have taken the lead.
Yeah. See, I'll tell you one thing, man. I'm not trying to like suck off like X-Defiant like hard and all, but there's no chance you run around the whole map in X-Defiant and not find enemies to like.
Standing by.
It just doesn't happen. The maps are designed so that doesn't happen.
UAV signal lost. It's MIA.
Friendly UAV on station.
Suck it, fool. But that's the new. Oh fuck! That's the new dupe and copy kind of execution where he'll like look like a teammate.
UAV online.
Actually, the sad thing is, I am debating on. Nah, yeah, man, no chance with this gun. I'm debating that I might start buying the like battle passes with the tier skips in this game. I have enough, like, dude, really? I have enough points that if I buy like the 20 tier skips, it's not really gonna make much of a difference.
Friendly UAV online.
No way, what the fuck? Is that the car 98?
UAV
Dude.
on station. Mission time is half over. Maintain the lead.
I've never been in here, dude.
Hostile in the area. Enemy UAV active. Friendly UAV online.
Man.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Copy. Counter UAV.
Friendly UAV on station.
No signal from the UAV. Recon is down.
Got him on the run. Keep up the chase. Enemy UAV active.
Is returning to base.
I knew I shouldn't. I knew I shouldn't have done that. I knew the guy was there too, man.
Complete. Good work.
I just wanted to clear out the guy from behind so I could push forward. That was stupid. Should have let teammates handle it. There was no guy on the bottom there? I thought someone... Was that teammate down there somewhere? It's an okay blueprint. I wouldn't say it's like meta or anything. And do have 2 open slots, so maybe you can improve it. But I'd probably shy away from the barrel at the very least. Swap that out for something else. Especially with the Ram 9, why would you build the Ram 7 as like an SMG, right? Like that, what's the point? I don't know if Afghan's really good for a longbow, but let's try it out, I guess. Can't see anything on these, like... You know, Gunnar, you mentioned how you couldn't see anything on those, like, those maps, like the airborne map and all, like the variant maps. And I was like, no, you can see and all that, like, way back. And now I can't see shit on those maps. Whenever I play those maps, I can't see shit. It's like that. I totally feel you on it. It's like, I don't know what I was thinking way back, man. Like Quarry, that map, the airborne map. I can't see shit, man. I'm not playing this. I'm backing out. I'm not playing it. Yeah, brilliant. Like I want to be in this. A 260 ping game. Yeah, that's really solid matchmaking in this game. I'm not playing this either. This looks like someone like raged quit and they're getting slammed. 3v6. And that was 3 including me. So it was like a 2v6. That whole team must have raged quit. Whatever was going on that like game. You know, the joke is in this game, you actually have to keep a very close eye. Like, I do those, like, previews and stuff while I'm waiting to get into the lobby. I shouldn't do those. Because you need to pay very close attention to what the hell they're doing with their matchmaking. What they're trying to put you in. Otherwise, they'll just dump you into some dog shit. Let's do a state at least, man. I'm gonna do Satan's Quarry again, dude. Can't see shit on that map. I mean, these are just small reasons. Like, there's so many things like about this game that's so shady, dude. Like, you have to like really keep a check on it, otherwise it really will screw you over, like with the matchmaking. I think I've told you, man. I mean, honestly, I'm actually a little surprised you're enjoying it as much as you do. Like, I didn't think it was your style of gameplay, to be fair. But you have sort of like changed your preferences over the like few years that you've been playing. Like you started off only liking hardcore and stuff like that. Now then you kind of started playing core. Then you were like hell bent on only free for all or the small maps. Now I see you playing like the bigger maps also. Like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding, dude? So you have sort of like been evolving with your preferences.
We have taken the lead. I've got your back. Destroy the mosquito.
I'm leaving. Like he glitched forward when I like aimed down sights. Whatever. This sniper's gonna be ass. It's got a pretty shitty one shot, looks like. On the upper body head. Yeah, you've been expanding, which is cool, man. This is that same game only. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, like, the maps in these games, like, they're boring. After playing X Defiant, I've realized, like, these maps are just trash, dude. I'm telling you, like, again, just as the experience, as like an arcade shooter, you want to be in on the action, but like, I get the small maps have that in on the action all the time, but it's kind of ridiculous what they've done with the small maps. Okay, it's not the same. Jeez, look at this. Like, why am I doing?
Hostile cluster mine detected.
I can't even get into a game like that. No, that's fine. Like that estate map, partially I left because of that little glitch, but the other portion was like the way like the enemies are playing. That map would have been I was already bored. And I knew like the way the enemies were playing, hiding in a little corner here, there, and all that. Dude, like who the fuck wants to play those games? Who wants to play those games? Dude, I'm telling you, in X Defiant, I'm running around. I'm in on the action almost immediately. I know where the action is, I know where to get to, and I know where to look. And the enemies are in front of me, and it's all about the gunfights. With this, it's about cheese, this, that, and the other. It's dog shit. Look at the maps that they're forcing on me. Derail. Let's just do airborne. Fuck it, man. Derail will be just another map, like where you fucking spend half your like game, like not doing anything worth your weight, like in a arcade shooter. It's fucking dog shit, dude. And the spawns, oh my god, like we've got like traditional spawns in X Defiant, so you know for like most of the modes. Some of the spawns in some of the modes are questionable. It's not like perfect or anything, that's for damn sure. But most of the modes, you know where the enemies are spawning. Like it's so easy in X Defiant, right? Like if you're coming to an area, right, that's empty, and you're like, oh, I think the enemies are here. Okay, and you just look at your mini map and you see your teammates spawned here. Like you'll see them like because they show up on the mini map, right? So you're like, oh, my teammates spawned this side. That means guaranteed enemies are spawning that side. It's that easy. It's that simple. In this game, you like fucking have no clue where enemies are spawning. Even like in like modes like domination where it should be obvious. That makes the game more like action packed, dude.
We've secured the lead.
Like, not being a one shot is ass, dude.
The enemy's taking the lead.
Oh, this has got like a ton of ammo. I need to.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemies deploy the counter UAV.
This is so boring, dude. Like, even sniping was action packed in that game, dude.
Hostile mosquito is online. Hostile deploy the mosquito. Nice one.
Are you fucking kidding?
Enemy spotted.
Friendly UAV on station.
Dude, this is so trash, dude, this weapon.
Friendly care package in the AO.
Ah,
Enemy UAV active. Friendly mortar deployed. Friendly care package on the way. Friendly mosquito deployed. Friendly mortar active.
I mean, this is worse than a marksman rifle, dude. How did they call this even a sniper? I don't know.
Friendly guardian inbound. Friendly UAV on station.
Teammates, Deuce? What the fuck, man?
Friendly care package in the AO. The mission is half complete. Stay sharp. Friendly cruise missile deployed.
yet.
Near your position. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV active. Reloading.
Dude, this is such a trash fucking blueprint build. Move.
Friendly UAV on station. Hostile mortar strike in the area. Hostiles deployed a mosquito.
This optic is ass also, man.
Friendly care package on the way. Getting shit hard. Hostile UAV in the area. Hostile care package incoming. Hostile counter UAV overhead. Hostile mortar position. Enemies deployed a counter Friendly counter UAV is online. Hostile UAV in the area. Friendly mastermind landed. 1 minute remaining.
It has no one shot, man. No range, no one shot. What the fuck? How's my drift so bad on this? Bad optic, no range, no one shot. It has a one shot, but it's very. I actually want to see the range on it. I think the range drop off might be pretty high. I mean, like, it's got a very quick, like, short range drop off. 8 meters, 9 meters. Yeah, it has no range. That's why it's like a hit marker. They built it like for quickscope aim, but you need to be like a god tier quickscoper to like make this viable. like this build. Like you need to be like landing headshots all the time. Like otherwise you're constantly needing to do a follow-up. And this is the problem with the blueprint structure in this game. Like, it's locked to those attachments, right? So, like, if you don't... If the blueprint isn't a good build, and you need to change the attachments around too much, was it even worth buying the blueprint, right? And I think in both these blueprint builds, like, visually they're cool, I like them. Design and all, it is a fun blueprint. But both builds are pretty bad. RAM one at least, you know, is like, yeah, you can sort of change attachments around. It's not the worst. But I hit that, by the way, and I still died. And I think he's using the marksman rifle.
Enemies securing Bravo.
And this is supposed to be a sniper.
Objective Bravo is compromised. Securing objective Bravo.
I'm just leaving. Let's just do a small map mosh pit or something. That's what this, like, that's the only way this, like, thing is gonna play anything worth it. Me trying to stretch out the range and trying to quick scope with it, it's just not gonna work out, dude. Time to kill in this game, the, like, players I come against, it's just not gonna work out. I'm wasting my time. It's... I was gonna save this for the end, but there are two blue bundles coming out this season that I'm very interested in. Like two that because like I've got so many COD points, I'm like, man, I should just use them. So it's not me buying COD points to get the bundles. It's just me using these COD points that I've had like stored up for so long, right? So two of them that I'm very interested in. One is for the SOA Subverter, and I guarantee you I'll probably not buy it because I guarantee you it's a really cool blueprint, right? The design and stuff like that. Like, it looks amazing. But I guarantee you, like, if I need to change even one part to that blueprint, I'm going to lose the bulk of the visuals. From any part that I need to change, I'm going to lose the visuals because it's that kind of intricate design, right? So it's like, yeah, if that's not like a perfect build, I don't want to buy the bundle. So there's already lost my money on that one, even though it's something I'm interested in. And already, I'm being pessimistic or something, but I guarantee it's not going to have the attachments I want for it. I guarantee it. It's just not. It's not going to be my build. So it's like, yeah, there's a bundle that I was interested in, probably won't buy it. Then the second one is... The second one is like one of the Gundam bundles. It's for a melee weapon. So, maybe. Like, geez, the follow-up shot wasn't fast enough.
Hostiles hold all objectives. Get us back. Friendly UAV on station. Securing objective Charlie. Securing objective Alpha. We're taking Charlie. We're taking Alpha. Securing objective Charlie. Securing Bravo. Get them secure. Hostile SA near your position. Hostile mosquito is online. We're taking Bravo.
How is that not a... Fuck, man.
Hostile gunship overhead.
I'm just leaving. We'll play one more. The gun's ass. Let's just play regular map, man. The gun's ass. Or maybe we won't play another one. Jesus Christ, this gun's ass. It's just a hit marker. It just hit marks. It just hit marks. Like, I don't know. Like, it's garbage. You know what? Fuck it. I don't want to play one more. That's it. That is the showpiece for it. That is the showpiece for it. Fuck it. We'll do one more. This is why I don't want to cover like bundles in this game either. Like I knew the only reason I covered it is like, oh, it looks cool. But I knew like deep down I was like, nah, this is gonna be a shit. Like this is gonna be shit, dude. Don't bother. This is a sniper too. It's not even a marksman rifle. Oh, it's like a 240 ping game also. Let's just run it. Fuck it. I'll probably run around with the pistol mainly. Fuck it. I don't pull out the like sniper once in a while. I might just play half of this and back out also, and then we'll call it. I just don't know.
Domination. Capture all objectives. Keep them secure. We're taking Charlie.
There's so much delay. Who wants to play this trash, dude?
Charlie secure. Taking the lead.
Jeez, the delay on that.
Securing objective Bravo. Securing objective Alpha. Securing objective Charlie. Securing objective Bravo. Securing objective Alpha. Securing objective Charlie. Securing objective Bravo. Securing objective Charlie. Securing objective Bravo. Securing objective Alpha. Securing objective Charlie. Securing objective Bravo. Securing objective Charlie. Securing objective Bravo. Securing objective Alpha. Securing objective Charlie. Securing objective Bravo. Securing objective Charlie. Securing objective Bravo. Securing objective Charlie. Securing objective Bravo. 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 Securing objective Bravo.
That hit marker too.
Enemies taking Bravo. Taking Bravo. Enemies securing Bravo.
I should have got a hit marker for that.
Enemies taking Bravo. Enemies securing Bravo. Friendly UAV online. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemies taking Bravo. Hostiles deployed a Mosquito. Objective Bravo is compromised. Hostile cluster mine detected. Stand by. The enemy holds two objectives.
Bravo, copy. Counter UAV running. Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
Securing objective Bravo. Enemy UAV active. Enemy securing Charlie.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time. Counter UAV offline.
Heads up. Got enemy tactical gear here. Heads up. Got enemy tactical gear here.
We're taking Bravo. Securing objective Bravo. We control Bravo. Hostile UAV in the area.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's like fucking 300 ping, dude.
Securing Bravo. Losing Charlie.
Reloading!
Lost Bravo. Enemy securing Charlie. All objectives are under enemy control. Securing objective Alpha. The enemy is gaining ground. Push them back. Friendly cruiser deployed. Securing objective Bravo. Friendly SAE on the way. Objective Bravo secure. Taking Alpha. Alpha secure. Hostile mosquito is online. Friendly remote turret deployed. Enemy UAV active. Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it back. We're taking Bravo. Securing objective Bravo. We control Bravo. Enemy taking Bravo. We've secured 2 objectives. Enemy securing Bravo. Lost Bravo.
James, good morning.
Hostile UAV in the area. We're taking Bravo. The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Get them secure. Securing objective Bravo.
Are you kidding? Fucking lag, dude.
Enemy UAV active. Enemies taking Alpha. We're losing Alpha. We're taking
Fucking trash ass connection. But like the other games were so bad and it's taking so long to get into again. I just cleared it out. And the gun's ass anyway. They did whatever. Dog shit fucking build. Carbon dated bundle. It's the Amazon Prime gaming free bundle for those of you who have access to it. Obviously free for Prime gaming, not free for everybody. So it is at the cost of Prime, but this is the bundle you get, and yeah, it's looks cool. It's fun for the collection. It's not the most viable builds for either of the guns. Again, at the moment it's the Prime Gaming bundle, so I think it's not available in the store, I think. But if you are interested in the bundle and, you know, like, you don't have access to Prime Gaming, I'm guessing they'll bring it back to the store after the fact. And at least when it was released, it was at 1,200 COD points. So that was the pricing for it. Yeah, these are the like items. You get the Ram 7 Mesozoic blueprint, Longbow Extinction, large Decal Dino-Mite, and the weapon charm, the Fossil Record. Yeah, visually both blueprints are pretty nice, and it's got like interesting camo coverage and stuff like that. So I'm not against the visual design of it. Builds are awful though. Like the Longbow, I can guarantee you even good snipers will struggle with this build. Like even good snipers will struggle with this one. Forget about like really bad connection, like super sweaty lobbies. Forget all of that. Even skillful snipers will struggle with this build because it's slow, and more times than not, you're going to need that follow-up shot, right? That being said, though, you do have 2 open slots to do with as you please. So you're probably going to be, if you have a brain, put that rechambering bolt, quick bolt on there. Just do that. And I didn't like the optic. Some people might like the optic. I'd probably change the optic. But I mean, honestly, it probably wouldn't help. It's just a bad build. The barrel, like the range drop off on it is just really bad. Like having the suppressed barrel is not worth losing the velocity and range that it's losing. Like I'm just curious to see how much. Yeah. Okay, so it's a 30% reduction in your effective range, and 20%. The velocity is fine. The velocity is not that big a deal, but that range drop off. I mean, it's got a shit range drop off anyway. But making that even worse doesn't help at all. Doesn't help at all. So I'm guessing you will get a one-shot headshot at reasonably long ranges. But you need to be going for them headshots. Looks like the upper torso and all, you just don't have, like it's not got the range for it. So yeah, just a pretty awful build. And if you change around the attachments, you know, it's not necessarily going to help like the visual of the blueprint, making the value of the bundle or the blueprint at least go down, right? So yeah, what I was saying earlier, it holds true specifically for the Longbow one. It's like, dude, if you like the Longbow, the minute you change attachments around, it's not going to be great. Like, I actually like the Longbow, but it's with the conversion kit, right? And yeah, anything with a conversion kit, you might as well not buy the blueprint for it. Like, unless the blueprint comes with the conversion kit. But if you have any like weapon that you have a preference and you're like, oh, I really like the conversion kit on this weapon, don't waste your money on the blueprints, because the conversion kits completely ruin most of the blueprints. Like, you won't get like half the visuals you get from it. Like I said, obviously the bundles that have the conversion kit already implemented into the build, those are probably the ideal scenarios if you a preferred conversion kit build for a specific weapon, like the Longbow, right? So yeah, just not a great build for this one. RAM, again, visually pretty like cool, and the camo coverage is awesome. I like it. Little more editable as far as build goes. So as far as that goes, at least the build is a little bit more editable than the other thing. You can probably add and change the barrel, which you should, I think. And then, you know, like, you can add the attachments that you want to it, then throw on a camo and it'll clean it up and look cool, be fun. I actually thought this was like an aggressive build. I was like, oh yeah, it's an aggressive build. It's pretty good. It should be good, right? But I think the drum magazine sort of like makes it a little slower than I'd like it for an aggressive build. So here again, I think like the aim down sight speed and all, you're taking quite a hit on that. Oh, well, not really. It's only 13%. I mean, it's still slow, the ADS speed for an SMG. Movement speed's also taking a hit. Again, I think the RAM wasn't that bad a build. It wasn't that bad a build. It wasn't great. Like I said, probably going to want to change things around. And if you want like that SMG style gameplay from the RAM, you're better off with the RAM 9, not the RAM 7. So again, the build is like, you know, why are you building this like this when you can go build that like that, right? And be much more effective with it, right? But yeah, visually it's a cool blueprint. Visually it's a cool looking blueprint. It's just like, attachments. Like I said, at least with the RAM, you know, you can sort of like change around the attachments and you'll probably still maintain a decent amount of the blueprint. The only real like really bad aspect is changing the barrel, but you're still like maintaining the like bulk of the fossilized dinosaur, right, design. So that's fine. I don't know. All in all, I think definitely the Longbow was pretty miserable to use. Like, it was just like a hit marker, hit marker, hit marker. And that's just not fun, especially considering it's a sniper, like I said, right? But the RAM's okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. And I really do actually like the charm. Like, I just do. Like, that would be a charm I would use. Just because, like I said, I was kind of like a nerd when I was a kid who liked dinosaur bones and stuff, like the fossil stuff. And I used to play with like the jigsaw puzzle things, like those 3D jigsaw puzzle dinosaur things, right? Back in the day. They were like wooden jigsaw puzzles. Like, I don't know if anyone of you like know what I'm talking about, but when I was a kid, those were like kind of popular in the stores. And you'd get like all the like little pieces and then you can just like put them together. And it created like a 3D model of like a dinosaur, like the exoskeleton. I mean the skeleton of a dinosaur, not exo, the skeleton of a dinosaur, right? But it's like this little wooden jigsaw, 3D jigsaw puzzle. Those I used to do them all the time. It was fun. And my dad used to buy them for me, right? Like when I was like really young. So he saw I enjoyed it, so he used to just buy them for me and just put them together, and it was fun. I don't think I'd buy this bundle at 1,200 core points for either of the blueprints. I think, like I said, the builds aren't great. It's not something you'd want to use on the regular. Maybe the RAM 7, change around the build and throw on a camo and it's like, okay, yeah, it's okay. But like, my personal opinion on the RAM 7, the reason I'm reluctant to recommend that as like something worthy of purchase is because I do like actually the visual effect of the RAM 7. So I get the camo coverage is decent on it and I'm like, yeah, you can do something fun with it. But in this case, I actually like the design element and the color scheme of it, that I wouldn't want to change it, right? And then the minute you change the like attachments around on it, you sort of need to add a camo on it to clean it up, because the barrel will like look weird on it, right? And then like the other attachments don't necessarily go with the like design of it, but it's not removing too much of it. So like adding the camo will clean that up. But like I said, I prefer this color palette, but not the attachments. So yeah, that's just generally like I said, I was talking about it. I was actually going to save that talking point for the end. Like, I was like, man, this season I've got just a lot of like COD points, and I don't like having so many, because like, I mean, it's like, dude, what am I doing with them, right? Like, there's going to be a point where I don't want to play this game anymore, and I'll have all these fucking COD points that I've never used. So I might as well start using them while at least I'm enjoying and playing the game. But like, buying the blueprints, it just makes it so difficult. It's like, dude, I just can't, even with all the COD points I have, I can't get myself to buy something that I'm like, man, this is going to look like trash the minute I build it the way I want to use it, right? So the two bundles, like I said, I was interested in is there's obviously the Gundam bundle with the lightsaber. That one I'm probably gonna buy just simply to get the lightsaber, right? The melee weapon for the soul render, I presume it is. So that'll be fun, I guess. The other one that I'm reluctant to buy, but I'm hoping it's got like decent build for close to my attachments and stuff like that, is for the SOA Subverter. It's like, I think like called Stopping Time or something like that, right? And it's got all these gears on the SOA Subverter that's like functional gears and stuff like that. I'm like, man, that's so cool. I like that a lot, right? But because it's got all those like intricate gear designs to the blueprint, I'm like, man, if the build isn't good and I have to change attachments, what happens to the visual of that gear design for the SOA Subverter? It's going to be ruined, right? I don't know. I feel like I think the simplest thing they can do is like maybe start building blueprints that you got the blueprints, right? But the bulk of the attachments don't get changed. So like, say this, right? Say the RAM, right? Let's say this, because this one, it's really bad, right? Say I want to change the barrel or remove the barrel, right? Just let this design of the barrel be the same, but give me the stats for these barrels. Like, what's the big deal, right? So you don't change the barrel, so like you still maintain the visuals, but you get the statistical benefits of the attachments you want for it, right? Some things do need to change, right? Like, even the stock, you could maintain the visuals of the stock and just give the like benefits of the stocks that you put on it, unless you like maybe do a remove stock or something like that, right? Then maybe you should remove it, right? But any other stock can maintain the visuals of this one, and it's like, who cares? Who cares? Like, to a certain extent, like the game is so fast paced and stuff like that. The visual of the gun isn't gonna like, I'm not gonna be able to look at the enemy's gun and say, oh, he has this attachment, hence he'll play like this, right? It's not physically possible for me to see that in a gunfight, right? So when a blueprint, like you have a blueprint and you change attachments around, does it really matter if I have this stock attached to this or no stock attached to it, but it looks like this one? No, it really doesn't matter, right? Obviously, with something like the optic, right? If I go like this optic, it's probably better to change the optic, right? Because it's so drastically different from a scope to a red dot or a iron sights, right? So in this case, yeah, I understand why you need to remove it. But even like, I feel like even if I put on another scope on, I mean, I guess scopes, the optics are kind of strange because you do see that very clearly when you aim down sights, right? Underbarrels, I guess it's kind of important to show like the correct underbarrel, but this is the problem with the way this game is built, man. It's just the problem the way it's built, right? There's so many attachments, so much garbage in the game that even if you wanted something fun and nice from the store, it's sort of like, man, it's not going to be worth it. It's not going to be worth it. I think someone was asking me a question like, why do people bother buying the operator bundles? Like, you can't even see your operator in this game. It's probably because the operators at least look the way you get them, right? And it looks decent, so that's not going to be the big deterring factor. Whereas all the blueprints is like, dude, if you buy it, it's like, dude, what was the point? What was the point in a lot of those scenarios, right? Because you'll change around the attachments and it doesn't look good. Anyway, whatever. This is a free bundle for those Prime members. So I do think it's worth redeeming, at least for in the collection. Will I recommend using it? Probably not, but it is worth redeeming. And if you don't have access to Prime Gaming, you're not really missing out much. Like I said, this is nice for the collection, but I'll probably never look at it beyond the stream. So, and I think a lot of people will fall into the same boat, right? So you're not really missing out anything by not having access to the bundle for free. They don't play particularly well. You're better off not using this build, stuff like that, right? The charm's nice. I like the charm, but I don't really use charms that much. But if I did, it's a nice charm. So yeah, that's my thoughts. That's the bundle. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already, and I will catch you later. Bye. Yeah, a little late to the stream. They did release this Prime bundle a few days ago, but I was playing other games, so it had to wait.